Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Simple Stories Saturdays. Love Simple Stories collections, huge fan. And when Joanna Bartel asked if I wanted to join in with her and a bunch of other ladies and basically celebrate Simple Stories every one Saturday a month, I was like, heck yeah, I have lots of it too. So today I'm gonna play with. It was one of my favorites, and I don't have that much left, but I need to kind of. My goal is to use some things up this year because I would like to buy some more Simple Stories. So I'm trying to use this one up. So this is Simple Stories Autumn Splendor. I never got, I think, any 12 by 12s because I'm pretty sure I got this on Peachy Cheap. But I got the 6 by 8 pad and I have a decent amount of it left. But I love the colors in this collection. And then I have tons and tons of ephemera because somehow I ended up with 2 packs. So I have a couple other packs of these as well. And I have the sticker sheet. So we're going to play with that. I'm also going to finally be working on day 9 from 30 Days of Sketches in March. And we're going to play with this sketch by Nikki Rowland. She made for Bella Boulevard. Love this sketch. I've got some coconut swirl basil cardstock. I'm going to do some Mod Podging and collaging. I've been watching Sue Plum lately, and she did a fantastic layout a few weeks ago, and I wanted to give it a try. So I've got some tissue paper that will kind of coordinate with the collection, and I've got this awesome cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict, this messy circles. I will have the link to the shop where this one is at down below so you can check it out. I also have affiliate links to scrapbook.com and a cherry on top down below, so if you need to pick up some Simple Stories collections, I highly recommend it. All their fall collections are amazing. All their collections are amazing. But I'm going to be doing this photo of my son wandering around in the backyard in late September, so some leaves have started to fall, and he was actually looking for dandelions to blow off the wishies, which we didn't call them that. I don't remember what he called them. I don't think he called them anything. He just would go find them and blow on them and spread dandelions everywhere. So I have this picture also of him, which I didn't want to cut it off and put it in one of the circles, and I didn't like the idea of having it out of the circle. So we're actually going to use this one in a pocket page that'll go with this. And I pulled out this beautiful paper from the 6 by 8 that says, "A fallen leaf is nothing more than summer waving goodbye." And we're gonna stick that right in there. So we'll have my photo up there. Yeah, I thought that would work really, really well. So we'll cut it in half so it can fit in the sleeves, and we'll get the photo in there. So we'll work on that too. But I might just show you that at the end, not show you any of the process of that, even though I've been doing more of a live process so you don't see every little thing. But I'm going to trim this photo down into this circle here. I don't like those cars in the background, but I kind of want, maybe I should do that instead. Do more of the, but I like the fact that he'd be wandering towards something. Maybe if I put him up higher and then I could do the stitching across the top. Yeah, we could do that. And I could stitch across those. You won't notice them as much maybe. Anywho. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll trim my border or my branding strip off this and start Mod Podging some pieces of paper and tissue paper just kind of in a chunk here so that this can sit on top of it. We'll do some mixed media on top of that, and we're going to stitch through our page. Well, I think I have white thread. Yes, I do. Thank goodness. So that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to get this photo glued in here and trimmed out. Yeah, I really wish those cars went in there. I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to like. I just like the idea of him being over in this corner and wandering. I'll figure that out. I won't make you watch me hem and haw over this forever. Oh gosh. All right, I will be back. All right, while we wait for the Mod Podge to dry, I was putting together this little extra page. So I just was able to cut this in half, and they perfectly fit in these 6x12. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sleeves. This one's the 3 4x6, and then I just got some craft cardstock, cut it to 4x6 as well, and then just layered up some embellishments. It says treasure this moment. It says fall days are here. This little destination ticket type thing. Scattered some little hearts, and then I'll actually probably just journal down here. So that's done. This is nice and easy. It'll go with the page, but it won't take away from like my creative flow that I wanted to do on that page, if that makes sense. Like they're all the same, but it's like when you have an idea, you don't want to like add more pictures sometimes. So that's what I like to use pocket pages for then a lot. If I have a bunch of other pictures that tell the story, but I have one that I really, really, really want to feature and have fun and play and get my creative on, then that's what I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and journal here. I've got my photo glued down. I had to adjust it. I glued it crooked the first time. We can trim this out now. So I'll get that done, and then we will get some mixed media put on our collage page. So we'll check on that here in a second. So I will be right back with you. All right, so I apologize. I did all my mixed media off camera, but I just did. So what I did is I took these 3 distress oxides. I did pine needles, antique linen, and tumbled glass, and just did packaging technique. And then I did this stamp. This is the stamp set from Simple Stories Autumn Splendor. I took this leafy floral one, and in a distressed ink peeled paint, stamped all over. I splattered with some white gesso watered down, and I also splattered with this Lindy's Moonshadow Mist in Mystic Malachite, because it's greens and browns, and I really like the way this has turned out. So now I'm gonna get my photo down. Yep, loving that. I'm gonna stitch across it with my sewing machine really quick. I don't think we'll add any more stamping. I think that's enough of that. I might stamp my title. I haven't decided that yet, but that's a possibility. So I'm just gonna get this sewn down. We're gonna grab some embellishments, do some embellishments, and then with sticker book and ephemera, so I'm gonna get those out. All the ephemera pieces. Here's the leaves, because I think we're done with the stamps. We're done with the paper. And then we've got our page that goes with it, the sketch. Yeah, and then we'll just create some clusters and do our title. My title doesn't need to be big. I don't know if I want, it makes me wonder if I want to stamp in like walnut stain and do not all who wander are lost, and do wander and lost in 2 different fonts and make it small is what I'm thinking. But let me get this stitched down, and then I'll look through my alpha stamps and see what I want to do. So I will be back. All right, a great way, and I don't remember for sure who showed this to me, to figure out where your stamping is gonna fit the best is to stamp them out on pieces of paper and then cut them. Out. You can cut them out, and then you can kind of rearrange them on your page. And figure out how you want them arranged. kind of like that. The only thing I don't like about this, so this cursive elf I have for Wander and Lost, I don't remember where I got it from, but it's not nice. Are these technically acrylic? Maybe they're polymer. I don't remember. It's not that material. It's a different material. So they don't stamp the best anyway. And the O, no matter which way you stamp it, is technically not right. The way a cursive O goes. They have the curl going either off to the left, connecting, which doesn't make sense because all these letters have a connector to the next one. The O technically should be over and it should have a loop. So anyway, the O is wrong, but I like the difference in the two different fonts, and I think that's the only cursive one I have that I can remember that it is at least in my stamp stash or on my desk that to use often. Otherwise, yeah, I don't have any other cursive ones, so we're gonna work with it. I don't care. So this is, I kind of like the way that is. It kind of fills in the words, but I kind of wanted to use some word phrases too. So I'm trying to figure out, I like the way that looks though. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I think that's how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna do not all who, and then wander or lost, and sandwich that. Okay. So I've got, and I'm just gonna do it in walnut stain and peeled paint is the green. Okay. And we're just gonna do one letter at a time because that way I can line, I feel like I can line them up better when it's one letter at a time than trying to line them up on the stamp block. I feel like that's harder, honestly. So I want my knot to start kind of right here. Okay. And I've got my stamp pad under there so I can get a really good impression. If I had a Misty, I'd be using my Misty. But I don't have one. So we're gonna go as straight as we can. Okay, there is the stamping. I didn't make you watch me do that, but I got it all done. So I used, yeah, that cursive alpha that I don't remember where it's from, and then the Ellie's Studio Jane alpha stamp is the not all who are, and it's not straight, but it's fine. It works. It works. Okay. So now we just want to do some embellishments. I don't need things that say pumpkins, but some leaves would be nice. Just gonna kind of go through. There's probably gonna be tons of things that I don't pick. Kind of have this urge to staple these things together. Oh, that's a random heart. That does not belong there. And I've journaled on that other additional page, so it's not like I need journaling or anything. Kind of just liking that. maybe something down here. Should have planned that better. These things would have been good to like go around. Maybe I'll do some leaves down there. I'll keep those out just in case. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I really like that though. So let's, yeah. We'll see how well this sticks. Might put some wet glue on it too, which is fine. Which is fine. It keeps sticking. I don't know if I'll need wet glue. It keeps sticking to my nails. Oh, I just ripped that off. Apparently that stuck well under there. I do like staples on pages, but just don't want one on this one today. Not today. Right. Oh, let's see. Little wing nut. Seed. If we just put the acorns down there, that'd be kind of cute. Like missed opportunity to use those stickers. Yeah. Well, I could always. I don't like that there. Oops. Well, I guess it's staying, isn't it?
Garbage can.
And all the acorns. Yeah, I think that's good. I would have liked to do a little bit of something different there, but I do like what like ended up happening, so it's not like it's all bad. There we go. I think that'll do it, you guys. So some clusters. Let me trim off my excess. Let me get this stuff picked up. Just to keep the strings down. So there is my page. There'll be some close-ups right after this. And there's my companion pocket that'll go with it. But yeah, make sure you check out everybody else who is playing along with Simple Stories Saturday. And we'll see you guys all next month for another Simple Stories Saturday. Everybody's linked down below. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.